Hi friends. Today we are going to talk about top 6 things you need to know about Android P. First, indoor positioning. Google wants to make turn-by-turn directions while you are inside just as good as Maps has become when you are outside, and Android P is going to start making that happen with a little help from Wi-Fi round-trip time, RTT. This feature in 802.11mc will make it possible for apps to know how far you are from the Wi-Fi access point you are connected to, and developers will be able to use that information to give you a more accurate location indoors. Second, notifications continue to improve. This new notification style will also give developers the option to add quick replies, similar to the system currently seen in Google Allo and the reply bot in Google's Reply app. It's not clear yet how much control developers will have over these replies, or if the system will simply tie into the smart reply system Google is currently using elsewhere, but either way more robust notifications are on the horizon. Third, tripling down on privacy. There are a lot of security and privacy things happening in the background for Android P. The biggest by far is a new restriction system for sensors, cameras, and microphones when an app is marked as idle. All of these systems will stop reporting to the app as soon as it is idle, and any apps looking information from those sources will get nothing in return. Google is going so far as to recommend removing any language requesting background access, because those features will no longer function. Fourth, multi-camera support. Several Android phones have multiple cameras on the front or back these days, but very few of them are able to work simultaneously. Google is adding an API for developers to explore a world where multiple cameras being used at the same time is possible. This could mean anything, from depth sensing magic using multiple cameras to an Apple-style live portrait mode, or even commercial phones using a standard camera and a thermal camera at the same time to overlay the two images. Fifth, support for that notch. As manufacturers shrink bezels and the front-facing sensors leave a notch on your display, Android P will make it easier to support the cutout in the display with APIs to help create UI around that notch. This means full-screen apps with buttons on the sides will be able to actively avoid those notch areas in the display, which is great for everyone. Sixth, this is not ready for you to use yet. This point doesn't come from Google, but can't be stressed enough every time a new version of Android is released to developers. This is an unstable, unfinished version of Android with features that might not even make it to the final release of Android P unless you are working on an app. You probably don't want to install this first version of Android P on your phone. If you do install it on a phone, you probably don't want it to be a phone you rely on for anything important.